What a bloody pain in the arse. It took me forever to get this pump to reprime. I had 20 psi water equalized in the system, and it just did not want to pump at all. Had to choke down the discharge quite a bit. Finally, the pump took off. Closed the flow switch. 65-degree water temperature a second ago. It's down at 58 within like 3-4 minutes. Gotta go to 57. This old bastard. These two are tandem. That one's disabled, given up on. This one's out of refrigerant. But just that one over there, bringing this loop down pretty fast. 56. So, got about 12, 13. This gauge is our old gauge. It's screwed back in. There's about 13 psi on the makeup side. It's got 15 psi regulator inside. I did what I could to work magic on this piece. But I disconnected the makeup line from the discharge side of the pump and just redirected it to here just to get it into the return side. All of this is coming out in a couple months, so it didn't need to be beautiful or anything. And so about, just under 15 psi on the return, and it's got about 22, 23 on the discharge side now. So it's only got barely like 12 to 11 degree differential. So I could got enough load. Cooling tower just kicked on. 53 degrees already. Yeah, this thing will satisfy pretty quick. But quite a bit of this building has been taken off of the closed loop. Like we've seen in my other video, all those split units up above. Oh, it looks like it's cycled off already. 52. Well, all the stages went off. Either that or it lost flow. I kind of doubt it though, because I didn't change. So I'll show you guys. Showed you in that other video what it's just such a crazy place. But here's the two fittings I wanted to take apart and maybe screw in some iron pipe and a cap to isolate the leaking part of the closed loop system. But this just all shredded as I tried to put the pipe wrench on it because it's so thin, in spots. Look at that. Look what it did. It's paper thin right there. I can bend that with my thumb. And obviously that's the way all that pipe was getting ready to burst. That was dripping all over the place up there. So I just wound up taking the Sawzall, cutting out, abandoning that section that they don't need anyway that was leaking, and putting in this expansion plug. This is all welded. There's nothing else I could do. So anyway, this is an update of what I came back here to do today. I just got to make sure this thing's still pumping and the chillers are still online. Yeah, it's getting ready to bring back on stage 1. 53 degrees. Maybe the lead lag's been switched and it's not going down to 45. But anyway, it's up and running. This is a Band-Aid fix. There's my other plug right there. So that's the discharge. It was going to that building, and it was the return right there that's just all thrashed. So I capped up that return pipe over there, capped up the pipe, so that section of their building's just isolated now. No water, but they removed the chilled water air handlers and put in split systems anyway. Can you imagine actually if you really needed to fix this stuff up permanently though? Where would you start and where would you end with such a project like this? You almost just hope that the building burned down.